Hello.
Happy Easter, everyone. We are back. We actually have a new idea. It's an idea so ridiculous that only me and Tully can love it. And I'm going to give him the chance to explain its origins because it's kind of grew out of an inside joke.
Okay. So, like, you know how companies, do junior things? Like Monopoly Junior, Cool Junior, as a marketing sale point? We just, last night we just made a bunch of stuff that could be juniors. Like M&M's. Mini Junior.
Yeah, in case the minis were too big for you and you need it. But, okay, so there's a whole lore that goes with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because so the junior mascot is like this 8-year-old kid that works in the coal mines or something. And he has a family and he just wants to come home and enjoy the finer things of life, but for it to be junior size. So we have a voice that goes along with it, and he pointed out it kind of sounds like
Toad from Mario.
Yeah, from the old cartoon. Okay, so before we start in the movie, which is actually the point of this, do you want to share with them one of the products that you came up with?
It's Mario Junior.
No, you're skipping ahead. He created something called boil oil, which is just regular oil.
It's virgin olive oil that was boiled and then cooled and then put inside a Bang energy drink can and then relabeled as boil oil junior.
I didn't know that. Okay, so I'm going to do the voice once.
Okay.
And then I'm not going to do it again.
Okay.
I'm going to try. It feels so awkward. It's like it's cool when it's between me and him, but actually doing it on the camera is a little bit weird. So maybe you could say boil oil, and then
it's boil oil.
And boil oil junior.
Whoa, where did that come from? It's weird.
It's boil oil junior.
Okay, so to the movie. What movie did we decide on?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Now, the idea behind this is that we're going to take something that's already a kid's movie and we're going to make it juniorized. Is that a word? So anything that could be...
We're going to make it junior.
We're going to make it junior. So anything that could be upset the younger crowd, like... We want this to be safe for a very mature 3-year-old.
Yeah.
maybe in the future we'll do Paw Patrol Jr., which is already for toddlers.
Yeah.
But it'll just be funny. But we can do some adult movies in the future. But why don't you start? Okay, so we're gonna have 3 things apiece. Mm-hmm. What would be one thing that you would change about Willy Wonka to make it safer for the smaller people?
When the fat kid gets sucked out the tube, cut out the again, sucked out the tube part. He just gets eats a lot of chocolate and says, "My tummy hurts, I'm gonna head out."
Okay, so he doesn't get violently killed.
Yes.
I could think that could be. We could use that for all 3 ones. But there's more than 3 children that got killed in that movie. But they never explicitly say it. They just disappear and you don't see from them again.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, for me, maybe. So didn't they have a chocolate river?
Mhm. That's where Klaus got sucked up the tube.
Okay, so maybe instead of a chocolate river, it's
a chocolate kiddie pool.
No. It's chocolate memory foam. And so the fat kid just smells chocolate and takes a nap. Okay, so why don't you go on to your second idea?
Okay, instead of a girl getting violently incinerated by going down a garbage chute, and her dad we instead just like the chute leads to a fun slide that goes into the garbage bin.
Oh, you know what would be even better? So there was this game show on Nickelodeon years ago. I think it was Nickelodeon. But I think he did a series of trivia, like video game trivia or whatever. But that was kind of like the build-up for the end. So whoever won, like the trivia game, they got to run through this basically gauntlet of all this Nintendo video game stuff. Anything that you can imagine. Yeah, I know. So I wanted to be on this show like really bad. But at the end, once you got all your stuff, you slid down the slide, and I guess whatever you had in your hands, that's what you got to keep. So like, obviously you're a kid and you can't grab anything, everything. But yeah, maybe she slides down the slide and she has unlimited chocolate.
No, because it was in the Golden Egg Room, in the original. In the book and in the later version in 2005 by Tim Burton, and it was the Nut Room.
2005? Gosh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I thought it was actually more recent.
Yeah. All right, so it's my turn to come up with the second thing that to juniorize this. Okay, so Charlie, right, which is that's the main character, correct? Okay, so Charlie, what does he have? Like all those old people in his house?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about they all die of old age at the end of
No. Okay, so sometimes old people.
Oh
crap! All right, it's still recording. I don't know. Sometimes old people are scary.
How about they're just like 40 years old? Just like something annoying.
How about they all have virtual reality headsets and they don't talk to you at all? Problem solved.
Boomer the Zoomer.
Yeah. Grandpa, do you want to come with me? And he's like, I don't know, looking at cats. And it's VR headset.
No, like, he was like, shut up, I'm slaying an ogre.
Shut up, I'm slaying an ogre. I love it. Okay. Third thing for you.
Okay. Instead of the girl just like becoming a giant blueberry, how about she becomes a medium-sized blueberry so that nobody gets trampled?
Or maybe she just gets like
maybe she
a tray of blueberry muffins. It would really make the kids feel a lot better. Oh, she just got a tray of blueberry muffins.
No, because like, how would that happen from her chewing some gum?
One of the Oompa Loompas saw it and decided to do something nice and bring her blueberries. Remember, this is for the 8-year-olds with families out there. Okay, a lot of pressure because I'm kind of losing focus. But I got to think of one more thing to juniorize this.
So do I?
No, you just came up with your third one.
Oh.
Yours all had to do with the kids.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's fair. Because
Willy Wonka brutally kind of murders all of them.
Yeah, which I guess that's more explained in the book.
Yeah.
Which I never read the book.
Me neither.
Then how do you know about it?
No, I just know that the later one was more based off of the book, and I watched that. Because of YouTube.
Yes.
I know that because of YouTube. That's how I know that.
Yeah, he likes to learn stuff on YouTube, and then he likes to corner me with what he learned. They'll just appear out of nowhere.
Hey, did you know?
Yeah. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. He's like, so basically, I think we were talking about the Minecraft villagers language last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because MatPat actually did a joke about that, like, at the beginning of his episode, he was like listening to two villagers talking. It was like, okay, villager language, not decodable.
Right. So I can't think of a third thing, to be honest with you. And maybe this junior movie thing is a terrible idea. But we did it. At least we tried.
I could think of something.
Okay, think of one more thing.
Okay.
And then I'll adopt it as my own.
So instead of the kid getting sucked
Why
into...
with the kid again?
Instead of the kid getting sucked into the TV...
Do something with like the golden ticket or maybe like
Okay.
Maybe everybody got invited and they just had a barbecue and a nice time and a nice afternoon and everybody went home. And there was no conflict or problem in the movie at all.
That's not how movies work.
I bet the little guys would really enjoy that. The little people.
But when that's not how you structurally make a movie.
That's true, but
that's like how the Titanic was if the Titanic didn't sink.
Sure, but it is Easter Day today, right?
Yeah.
Everybody needs a day of rest.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we have like movies that are just full of happy things? I wonder if that would work, or people would get bored. Maybe it would have to be like a niche thing. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so closing thoughts, if you have any. I don't know why you would, but you might.
Yeah, I'm closing my brain now.
All right.